you don't know what's going on in Maui, we are just being completely devastated right now. It's not correct. They're not reporting it correctly. I don't know why they're not reporting it correctly. There's hundreds, at least 600, if not thousands of people who are dead in the streets, floating in the ocean. There's over 3,000 homes that have been burned to the ground. There's no help here on the ground. All it is residents pulling together. My whole entire truck is full of supplies right now. Just residents going to the store, going to Walmart, going into Costco, buying as much as they can, driving it straight into Lahaina. I went there last night, and there was a fire that started, and we got so scared we weren't able to drop off all the supplies. But there was flames that we saw, and we were like, we just have to get out of here. It's so awful.
Hey everyone, I feel compelled to shed light on some important facts about the Maui wildfires. Let's set personal opinions aside and focus on the facts. First off, there were no emergency sirens activated to warn residents, despite the presence of these sirens on the island. It's baffling, isn't it? Another thing to note is that school was canceled on that day, meaning that all the kids were at home. Imagine the panic and confusion that must have ensued. But here's where it gets even more alarming. When residents tried to fight the flames approaching their homes using hoses, they were greeted with a shocking revelation. The water had been shut off. Can you imagine the desperation and frustration they must have felt? Both residents and firefighters were left without this crucial resource. And as if that wasn't enough, the situation at Front Street in Lahaina added an extra layer of disbelief. Residents attempting to evacuate were met with a police barricade, preventing them from moving even as the flames closed in. It's mind-boggling to think that orders were given to keep those cars stationary despite the imminent danger. Now, brace yourselves for some strange anomalies. The temperature of the flames was intense enough to burn tires and aluminum on vehicles. Weirder still, some blue umbrellas were left unscathed, while trees stood strong amidst the devastation. But perhaps the most puzzling aspect is the selective preservation of blue-colored objects near destroyed areas. It defies logic and raises even more questions about what actually happened. You've all seen the haunting photos of cars double-parked on Front Street in Lahaina, where people were forced to abandon their vehicles and seek refuge in the ocean. Now here's the thing. All the glass is gone. I did some research and found out that the melting point of glass is 2,600 degrees, while the average temperature of a wildfire is almost 1,500 degrees. That's a whopping 1,100 degree difference in temperature. Yet there's not one piece of glass left in those vehicles. How is that even possible? It's mind-boggling. Now brace yourselves for the second strange observation. Not one single car door is open. Think about it. If these people were trapped by the fire and had to escape the flames, wouldn't there be at least a few car doors left open? It's like every single person who jumped out of those cars closed their doors before making a desperate dash into the ocean. It's absolutely baffling. I can't help but wonder, is there something more to this? Could there have been some mysterious microwave frequency that immobilized these individuals? Is it possible that they never even got a chance to escape their vehicles? I'm not claiming to have all the answers. I'm just asking the questions. There's something off about this whole situation, and we can't ignore it.
Chile 2023. Hawaii Maui 2023.
Let's say on a small island in the Pacific.
Ventaja aquí.